went, excuse me,
Okay, I wanted to do a reading real quick here as this guy is testifying the acting DNI as to, why they didn't release this within a week as is mandated by law. And he's talking about executive privilege, etc., etc. So I wanted to ask the question about his testimony. What about his testimony? Okay. Well, the center of it, we have, that he is sitting there in this position. He's not the ultimate authority in everything, but he is in this position of bringing this forward, and he's doing it in a diligent manner. Okay. So he, again, this was the emotions of it bringing this forward. He said he had to go ask about executive privilege, etc., and he thinks he's doing it in a diligent manner. He's a career military guy, okay? Underneath of it, he's not happy about this. It's very painful, and again, there are some regrets. I think there are regrets that he's put in this position, that he's having to testify against, looking at wrongdoing of a president of the United States, okay? Above it, we have, he feels out in the cold. We have conquest, okay? So again, he's doing what he needs to do. It's kind of under pressure. He's not really thrilled with it. This is a painful thing to do, okay? But he's got to bite the bullet and do what he needs to do. Because going into it, we have, he's acting as an agent of the government. We have, he's charging forward as quickly as he can with it to a victory. So he is trying what he feels was doing his duty. I've done my duty. I've gone in. I've done my duty to the best of my knowledge, what I thought my duty is. Again, going out of it, this is the start of this, bringing this forward. It's an emotional thing. The president's concerned, the president's involved in this. So again, he had these questions of executive privilege. That's why it wasn't released within a week. He's also looking at these dealings, and this is my card for Trump's Russia dealings, his misbegotten things that he's doing overseas to benefit himself. And this is the mortification. This guy's mortified that he has to be here and testify to these things. It's like, so he's there. He feels like he's between a rock and a hard place, being a military guy. Your thing is to uphold the Constitution, but also the president is the commander-in-chief. So in a way, he feels like he's being disloyal to a president, yet he wants to follow the law. He wasn't sure what the law is because this is a president speaking. Nothing like this has been done in history. A president that is, working with a foreign power for favor so blatantly, okay? So again, he is, the feeling I get from this reading is he's been very sincere, okay, but confused and feels like he's walking on a tightrope, with what to do, how to do everything in the legal way and not get himself in trouble. He's there, he wants to follow the law. Again, he's a career professional in the military, so he takes this very seriously, But then again, we have a president, you know, that's very well known for going after people, for, you know, basically like the mafia. So this guy's walking on eggshells. Yes, the whistleblower thing is, yes, it's proposing, you know, horrible behavior, but they got executive privilege. Does executive privilege cover this? Does it, you know? So again, it's just his, I feel like it for him was his state of confusion. Not that he's trying to really cover over something, but just really not knowing what is proper in this case, because something like this has never happened before. And we have such a mercurial president in place that this guy again is trying to just get through this. just let me get through this and get out the other side intact. You know, my career intact. I'm sure at this point he wishes he had never stepped into that job and taken it. So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the other side. Aho.